All right, we're not in Malibu, that's for sure. The snow outside definitely has us longing for those warmer summer Malibu days.
And this past summer, it was all about pink, thanks to Barbie. And the one and only garden guy, Dale Kay, is here showing us some easy ideas to bring some pink inside your home.
And
okay, before we get into the segment, can we just, bravo, Dale, bravo.
What do you mean?
I mean, this is just, was this what he looks like on the weekend?
You dressed up.
No,
okay.
You know me, right? I'm always like this.
I know, always.
That's quite the hair you got there. I like it. I'm on board.
We appreciate the effort.
I don't know what to say.
Hi, Barbie works. Hi, Barbie.
I like it. Okay, I threw you off, but let's talk about pink. Why not? Because it's all things pink right now.
Well, funny you should mention that. The gardening season, of course, kind of ended outdoors abruptly over the last couple of days, but that doesn't mean the gardening season necessarily has to be over, especially if you incorporate the outdoors indoors. Maybe you're having a theme party coming up, and plants are as cheap as chips when it comes to accessorizing. Even if you're at the beach, you can bring a plant, right? Even if you're in Malibu.
Sure.
Bring a plant. Yeah.
Okay, and why not just like go all in on the pink or white, right? So what are some options that you have here?
Okay, so as far as indoor plants and what really works well in pink, I have a few examples here. Firstly, this one down here is African violet, and is really kind of one of those old-fashioned staples. Definitely back when Barbie first came out, whatever year that it... You know, this is the first time I've dressed up for Halloween too.
Ever?
I don't think I've ever dressed up for Halloween before.
Well, you're doing a great job.
African violets work perfectly. One of those OG kind of really fun little plants that you can have at home. The other one I want to point out here is also this Rex begonia. If you want to just pick that up so
I can lift it up.
Folks can see. That's a really cool plant. It's more of the textured foliage that's really pink. Also has a light pink flower as well. And also great in the summer for your container gardens. All the Rex begonias, there's a lot of different types of leaf color variations in them. So that's a really fun plant. One that does quite well indoors at this time of year, I'll just pop them out here, is cyclamen. They do quite nicely in cooler temperatures. So if you've got somewhere like next to a window, maybe next to an entryway, cyclamen do very, very well in cooler temperatures. So it's kind of one of those winter
Can I ask,
annuals.
like, how long will that actually last?
Cyclamen actually lasts for a long time. Of course, care is always important, you know, a little bit of water. But if you were just to kind of part the leaves open a little bit, there's actually tons and tons of buds. The flower buds, you can see one there just kind of at the bottom.
Yeah.
But the flower buds just kind of lay in wait underneath the foliage, and they kind of continually bloom. A little bit of deadheading. The flowers don't really drop, or the spent flowers don't really drop. So you have to kind of clean them up a little bit. But cyclamen will bloom from now all the way, at least with care, at least through Valentine's, maybe even into spring with proper care. I want to show this one here too. This little
what is
amaryllis in front.
Looks like a candle.
Yeah, it's actually coated. It looks very similar to a candle because it's actually coated in wax.
Okay.
So that there's that pink wax right there that kind of keeps the moisture in the bulb. So you can actually, they kind of coin it as like a no water plant, because all the energy is stored in the bulb. And so once you have that coating, that pink coating or that pink wax around the bulb, it will actually kind of free itself and bloom without really much to do on our end. So amaryllis,
like over and over, or just bloom once?
So the bigger the bulb, the more flower spikes. So I'm going to say that's going to be about a 1 or 2 spike amaryllis. Sometimes you get the really, really big bulbs, and they'll be 3s and 4s. So the bigger the bulb, generally the better the bloom will be as far as those guys go. And then also what you'll see at this time of year is a lot of holiday cactus, Christmas cactus. The real name is Schlumbergia, and really fun plant to grow. Lots and lots and lots of different colors, anything from oranges to deep rose to lighter pink. A really, really fun plant. Actually, my grandfather, he was a collector of those, so I kind of grew up with Christmas cactus. Really fun. You can time them for different times of the year. You can actually kind of darken them and then bring them out into lighter areas, and of course enjoy them all season long. It's really distracting looking in that. It's really distracting looking at yourself.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy in the hat?
The other one there is Pink Princess. And back during the pandemic, when house plants, well, they're still kind of really all the rage, but when there was just a shortage of houseplants. That particular one there, it's a philodendron. It's called Pink Princess. It has some light variegations in the leaf, and then the very first or the new leaves have that kind of nice pink tinge to them as well. So that's really, really fun. And of course, you can grab yourself a pink pot. You know, if you're having a Barbie theme party tonight, you can grab a pink pot. I've got these. I'm used to being on the beach.
Well, then
that is your happy place.
You need a coconut drink.
There's lots of pink accessories as well. I've got some pink stones, so it's just a matter of kind of maybe potting up a cyclamen and kind of dressing that up with some pink stones. And then Bob's your uncle. You've got Barbie. I think I covered everything.
Okay, I have a question about houseplants in general. I mean, I guess it depends on the plant, but once you bring them inside or they're just starting inside, how often should you be watering this during this winter chunk? Like once a week?
I do once every week and a half, once every 2 weeks. I err on drying them out rather than, continual watering, because then you open yourself up to, roots need to breathe just like we need to breathe. So if you allow the roots to breathe, a little bit of oxygen around them, that does them great. And then also fungus gnats, they tend to really breed in those kind of damp soils. So if you let them dry out a little bit, you won't have those fungus gnat problems.
I don't want fungus gnats.
I know, that doesn't sound enjoyable at all.
Awful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dale K.
I do declare.
Our Ken
Things
today.
have changed a little bit now. We're in the Southern Belle situation. All right, Dale, thank you.
All right, we are keeping Dale, by the way, busy this week.
Yes. I'm always amazed when my little pass thing works. Maybe after today it won't work anymore.
Oh, Dale, you got yourself a lifetime pass. On Thursday, he'll be answering your questions about prepping the lawn and garden for winter. So if you have anything you'd like him to answer, shoot us a question on our Fox 9 Good Day Facebook page. He'll answer those. Maybe he'll still be Ken.
Who knows?
He might like it.